Hello. Hello, hello, hello. You alright? How's it going? Cat. Look at that little kitty. Look at that kitty. Greetings. I was just fucking around with the console. I think I've hopefully fixed the voice command stuff. I'll check in a sec. Sorry, I have to start the stream and just go get a cup of tea, and I need a wee. I'm sorry. For your extra information for you. Sorry, I'm running late. It's been one of those kind of days. Yeah, I'll explain in a minute. I'm just gonna go start the kettle. Amon's in charge. Right, baby. Wait, Amon's gone out to get milk and cigarettes? Is he ever coming back? No! No! Hello everyone, sorry. That's another month of no Centauria pics as punishment? What? Where's my Centauria pics, damn it? You can't say you've got like a life-size, like half-naked centaur girl and not post pictures. Fucking illegal. Hello everyone. Right. I'm going to check something, because I've done the console command, and that should, in theory, if we go to the notes...
Gray.
Yay!
The anomaly blocks the signal.
Yay!
Come out, Doctor. Wherever you are, don't come out. Those mercenaries are searching for you. I saw them near the village. It hurts.
Yeah, so I had to get a mod installed and then run the command like to do that, but it works. So. Oh, I actually don't. No, not at all. Actually, Ollie, it wasn't terrible really. It was good fun, but it was really interesting to see like what it's like playing with people who aren't disgusting, degenerate sweatlords like we are. So it was kind of interesting. Oh, I really like the Sinking City. I'm hoping the second one's gonna be really good too. I think I'll probably I might replay the Sinking City before the second one comes out at some point. Oh, is that my kettle done? I think it is. Yeah, but anyway, sorry for the really late start at the stream today. I got home super late from work after a very long day. And I need to cook and do some other bits and just have a bit of like chill out time before getting everything geared up again. So I could actually human slightly. So I stared at Scarlet Witch's armpits for a bit, so I hope you can forgive me. Right, while the tea is brewing, where are we going anyway? We've done the quest with Matey, and now we've got to go, I forget where we're going. Isn't it all the way back to Sidovich? So we should probably go and get the electronic collar quest done. That's what we should do. Am I bring iced tea? No, that's disgusting. Iced tea is a crime against humanity. Arf, arf. You keep changing the subject from that ginormous life-size Centauri you've got, and this is upsetting me. The armpits bit's be concerning? What are you talking about? I didn't mention armpits. You're imagining things, mate. There's an upsetting amount of whirligigs around here, actually. Alright, well let's do the 1.2 kilometer fucking hike to go get this quest done. Oh, there's a stash under here, is there? Other side? Aha! I mean, why even bother with the stashes, man? Honestly. You can no-clip? Oh, nice. No-clipping is always great.
Lewd.
Hello, Avarice, you right? How are you? Oh no, it's trash! That's true, Noble carried me in some Rivals games pretty hard. It was in good times. Even though he was from, like, unsuperior American connection. How am I? I'm very tired, but otherwise alright. Dun 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 dun. Tried a little bit of, like, the Human Torch and the Thing around. I haven't tried either of them yet, but I did try out Iron Fist, and I punched a woman right in the mouth. In a video game, by the way. Scarlet Witch, who was playing the game before. I realise that's not helping my case. But it was a fun character, so that's what I'm getting on. It was a fun character. With the punching. Not that I obviously recommend anyone do it. Oh, that's the tunnel. The scary tunnel of doom, which we're going around. Need to clip that? No, you don't. That's illegal. You can't clip it anyway. My clip storage has been nerfed. We're not allowed to clip anymore. No clipping. No, because if I repeat that comment, and I say I do not advocate punching women, someone's going to clip it out of context and say, like, look, he was being sarcastic. Like, with the fucking Scully thing, right? And saying, like, it's good that they shot the dog or something. And that's not what I said! You fucking fraudsters. Link. What do you mean the clipping got nerfed? If you highlight or clip, there's like a 100-hour storage on your Twitch now, I think. Where if you try and put anything more in there, you get like the Twitch police come around to your house and like piss in your sink. We can confirm for advocating for violence between dogs and women. Look, listen here. That's not what I said. And I'm gonna send Agent Scully round to your house to shoot your goldfish. BRB. I've returned with a fresh cup of liberty. Actually, it's in a Zelda tankard. I don't want to be common as fuck and super lame, but I would actually love to get the Triforce, like, Zelda symbol tattoo at some point, because I do love me some Zelda. Although it might be cool to get, like, Majora's Mask as a tat, rather than the Triforce, but, you know. Oh, what is this fucking tree that is causing me such grief? You're gonna send an FBI MILF? I mean, who wouldn't send an FBI MILF? That's what you like. That's what MILF Hunter's about, right? Oh, is that? I know what clip that is. Is that the one where I said I'd sacrifice children into the furnace? Is that the one where I said I'd happily leave children to die in the snow? Oh, I've been so wanting to stream Twilight Princess. It's just like that urge I had with Majora's Mask. I really want to stream Twilight Princess. But I've also got shit I need to do. We got the Tomb Raider games to play. As well. There's so many things. Why haven't I? What the? Oh dear. Where are these guys? Can't see him. Oh, there he is. Ah, shit. I don't think there's enough guys here. Oh god, I'm hungry and overweight. That's tragic. Oh, that's why. Why do I have so many things on me? Gosh, I wonder. Okay, well, let's eat 2 of these. That'll solve that problem. Anyway. Where is this? Ah. Sausage. Jelly tuna. Wait for April. Maybe they'll make a HD version. Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I could always stream. I'm always going to emulate. I mean, use a very real GameCube version anyway. So that's probably fine. I actually have Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U. But fuck if my Wii U... I don't know. I have no idea if my Wii U still works. Honestly, I haven't turned it on in 5, 6 years, maybe more. So there's a fair chance it wouldn't even boot. Oh, nice. Perfect excuse to go get an artifact. Uh-oh. Gimme. Thank you. Will I pick up? That sounds worrying. Battery. Okay. Lol, jokes on you, nerd. Battery. Doesn't Switch play everything? Well, annoyingly, Switch, they've released... Oh, basically, in almost everything is free from Wii U Purgatory. With the release of Xenoblade X soon. Except Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD. I think those are the last holdouts from Nintendo, I want to say. There might be a couple more, but I'm not sure anyone else gives a shit about what else. But... Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles X is so good, though. So good. It's like a big RPG with fucking city-sized robots. It's great. And a soundtrack by fucking Savano. Yeah. The music in Xenoblade Chronicles X is gross. I love it. Oh, I've actually got a legit copy of God Hand. I have actually a legit copy of quite a lot of, like, the nicer PS2 games and stuff. Like my copy of Haunting Ground with Ooey on the cover. Ooey! Ooey! Come on, Ooey! Right, we're almost at the collar. I'm going to pull out a gun that will execute collar goblins. Oh, wow. There you go.
Lewd.
Snorks? Oh, where did these guys come from? Well, not that I'm not grateful. Hey guys, that was fortunate. Seriously, that couldn't have been any, like, luckier to have a random dude squad when there was, like, 90 goddamn horror goblins appearing. You're getting Overwatch adverts. Why? All they need to do is put an advert of Squirrel Girl and wiggling her bum, and then everyone's like, I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals. Nice exosuit you got there. Be a shame if someone was to get snorked. You mind your own business, and one of the fucking Kimumi Laxons rocks up and just gives you a load of shit. Alright. I need to find the collar animal. Oh, I hope it's not the one that's on the pseudo giant in the middle of this place. That would be extremely bum. On a scale of 1 to oh no, that would be up there. Have I seen bikini mods for Marvel Rivals? There's such a thing? God, that's horrible. Where would I find such mods? That's dreadful. I forget, is he in here or is he... Wasn't he in between this slot somewhere? Something like that, right? He's in there. Do we have to climb up here? I kind of forget. I think we climbed up and went around, right? Yeah, through there. Yeah. Did you not use him as a distraction for the side quest here? I think I killed all the guys first. Isn't he in here somewhere? I'm pretty sure he's in here. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That's bad. Oh god, he's getting his fucking motor on. I take it you can't jump that. I tried. Ow! Oh, I took less damage there at least. I need to download that cheat mod that Cleggus got that makes the mutants have like 3 HP compared to what I'm dealing with. How are you not dead? Ooh. Okay, well, never mind. All the mutants in this game have so much health. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't understand why they gave them so much HP in this. Like, it was one of the most unnecessary changes they made from the 2 games. I guess what we need to do is try and lure him into, like, something, like an upper piece somewhere. Ouch. And the game's decided this is illegal as well, I guess. Oh. No cheese. Guess I feel mutants could be more challenging. Problem is that you don't get anything from them, and they're just like bullet sponges now, which is a bit of a nuisance. Like if you could take the trophies and sell them, that would have been pretty good. If we get ourselves an RPG, yeah, but I don't have a stash nearby. My stash is really, really far away. In fact, I don't think this nearest stash would be Rostock or or Jupiter, I guess. Yeah, sorry, Yaniv even. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Joke's on you, dickhead. Have some grenades. Stalker trophy, otherwise I prefer the old container. It's holy fuck, it's horrible, kill it. What? What? The fuck are you guys doing here? This is a special psychic one. That would make sense. Is it dead? I don't think so, right? I don't mind if the mutants are scary and, like, you know, burly and whatnot, but, like, the big problem is that they just have crazy HP. Like, even the bloodsuckers, oh, got him. Even the bloodsuckers have, like, completely bananas HP. They're a little bit better after they nerf them a smidge, but there we go, right. Literally first try, there we go. Right, let's go, oh my god, where is he? I'm gonna cry. That's a long way to go. I'm kind of tempted to go up to Yaniv Station. I think they do, they got a guide up there. We can resupply. It's quicker. It's way quicker going over there. Everyone's here now? Where were you guys when I was fighting the big fucking mutant? Dicks. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I agree with Jen. Like, I think the pseudo giants should be tough, but these things are like 60 shells tough, which is probably, in my opinion, a little bit too hard in terms of how much they take. The chimeras too. Like, I don't mind them being dangerous, but holy shitballs. Well, the thing is, there's a pseudo giant in, well, admittedly it's modded, but it's still in there, in Stalker Shadow Chernobyl at the bottom of X16, I want to say. And that thing is absolutely tanked off its gold as well, but it is not quite that hard. Oh, how do I get down here? Over here, I guess. Like, I love that the chimeras are almost lethally, like, one-shot kill kind of bastards, right? But at the same time, I want them to also... Shit. I also want them to be killable. Like, at least a little bit killable as well. Ew. Right, we want to go around the big crane, don't we? Like, from this side. Let me just double check, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yes, technically, yeah, we can go this way. Bagger 288, which was that? Nice, nice. We go this way. I love the don't get me wrong, I love the mutants in this. I just think a little bit less bullet spongy would be ideal. The trophy thing would be kind of nice, or at least some supplies on them or something. So at least, because I mean, at the moment, right? Unless you got a quest, and maybe this is what they want. Oh, this is the massive digging machine. Oh, that's. I didn't realize it had a name. I like it. There we go. Right, we're safer. Okay. Like maybe that's their design, but at the moment, okay, that's a bloodsucker. At the moment, this is kind of the answer, right? Is rather than dealing with the problem, it's just running, and maybe that's what they wanted you to do. I'm not entirely sure. Why would you ever need a digger that big? Is it because they could? Because I respect that. I think that's the idea. Yeah, I was about to say, like, Skiff's fairly sturdy, not like, especially the amount of health they give you. It doesn't feel that rewarding just to run away from stuff all the time. Especially as the answer is not that it's too hard, it's more that there's no point in killing it. It would be nice if there was, I don't know, I do kind of like the idea of meat or trophies or something. Like maybe meat, so you can feed yourself with some buffs like you can in Gamma. I kind of like that as an idea. So you're not making money with them, per se, but you're sort of buffing yourself if you do kill them. Yeah, I was about to say, it's less that they're going to fuck you up. I mean, the pseudo-giant aside, because he is a big lad, to be fair. He is definitely a big lad who will fuck you up. And that's fine. I just... Maybe it's me being a bad, but I do wish there was a more interesting way of fighting the pseudo-giant than spam health kit and unleash 60 shells into it. I mean, you could probably RPG it, I guess. But yeah, the economy is also completely fucked. The economy is so bad at the moment. Do a quest, get 2,000 credits, go back, go repair from the quest you just done, 10,000 credits, please. You just get negative rewards for doing everything. The stashes are all completely worthless. There's no anything for doing anything, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, Harpy, my beloved.
That's too bad those monolithans didn't show up when I was on active duty. That would have been a hell of a hunt. But regular stalkers, they don't belong in Pripyat. Those fanatics will put them down in a heartbeat.
Well, I always liked it in COP, Bethrin.
Get ready, just to be safe.
Like, for example,
anything that needs fixing,
the bloodsuckers in COP are very, very, very dangerous. They can kill you really quick, but on the flip side is that they can, they don't take many shells to die. Hello, welcome in. Thank you, Arth. How was your Rivalin?
I can fix
anything for enough coupons. Like, what's the damage on my suit? 15k. I just spent 40k repairing my gear, and I get caress rewards of like 2k. It's so bad. Have I got any upgrades I actually want to do? I cannot. Radiation protection, side protection. That's worth it, honestly. There we go. I won't spend all my money, but that's some nice upgrades there. Right, let's sell some stuff to this guy.
Lewd.
If I were...
Oh, thank you, Earth. That was very kind of you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, because that's what I mean at the moment, Bethrin. It feels more like this is a ball ache as opposed to this is an interesting fight, simply because of the health. Like, if the Chimera can literally take my head off, which it can in Gamma, for example, and half the fun is it needs 10 to 15 shots. Well-placed shots, mind you, but 10 to 15 shots. The Chimera in this version is like 60 slugs. And that's 60 slugs of it can still kill you in one shot, but it's just My god, you're just... And the thing is, you don't fight it normally that, but you're not doing like a dance like you did with the Chimera in 1, where you kind of jump to the side and take a couple of shots, jump to the side. In this, you find a box and you run around it until it tries to swipe at you and misses. Then you unload 8 shells and reload. Then you run around a little bit more and unload 8 shells. Like, they are threatening, sure, but I don't feel quite in the right way. Again, I'm not a game design expert either, so, you know, take what I say with a pinch of salt. Thank you, Arthur. That was very kind of you, man. What we got here? Yeah, not that. I do need to get some... Ah, we can flog all these guns we've been hauling around. I forgot we carried all these for a good reason. We can make quite a bit of money off that, I'd say. Still, look at this, by the way. Selling all of this huge haul so far has not quite made enough to cover my repair bill, more or less. Ah, why is everything so expensive? We'll get rid of battery, don't need that. Wait, why is my liquid rock... Wait, did I get another liquid rock? Oh my god, I did. When did I get that? I got 2 liquid rocks? What the fuck? That's cool. I mean, I don't need to, because liquid rock itself, I'm assuming it doesn't stack. But, still, neat. Such is inflation in the zone. We're getting like fucking, like, some goober in the White House giving us like coupon trade deficits or something. Help! Help! Alright. Let's flog all that.
If you're too stingy, don't come crying.
Sometimes liquid rock dupes itself? Oh. Neat. Should I just sell this extra one?
Next.
There's no point having 2, right? I should just flog it. Is there any quests that use it? I'd be surprised. Might as well just flog it. You went to Waterstones yesterday and found a book titled Wedding Witch. Oh, no! It was more trashy romance. Oh. That's a shame. That would have been cool, though. I might buy some ammo. Actually. I actually haven't got much ammo. I'll buy what they got, though. Ooh. That's... I'll buy this one. I need to buy some more slug rounds, right? Buckshot. Alright, what have we got the most of? Slug. I ain't got much buckshot. We'll grab some of that. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, I played it. It's the nun one. It's the nun one we were playing the other day, actually. It's actually pretty decent. It's like, yeah, it's like Hades, but for perverts. Which is kind of like Hades. Okay. We're reasonably heavy here. Let's get rid of a few of these. What am I heavy on? Probably the ammo. I am carrying quite a lot of ammo with me. $50. The magic vodka is kind of funny to keep around. Okay. Is there anything else I want on me? Probably less of the regular shots of ammo, and more of the armor-piercing ones. Because the armor-piercing ones we're really using. There's a stat cap for reds. It'd be funny just to be able to walk straight into CMP. I know, it'd be very cool, right? Alrighty. Yeah. I think Stalker 2 overall is really solid, and I think after some more patches it'll be very, very good. Because it's already very good, right? Where are we going? I'm looking for a guide. Rostock, I guess, is probably the best place to go. Oh, Malachite? No. I'd say Rostock and running south is probably the best option. Malachite's okay, but I think Rostock's probably the right place. Hades is reasonably pervy. It's like, what do they call it? Safe horny. Hades is pretty safe horny. Alright, so now we need to go south across. Yeah, this was a good choice. We just go across the main route out. Yeah, I think, and let me know if you don't think I'm being fair, but I think Stalker at the moment, as it currently stands, is a solid 6.57 out of 10, if you like. It's got a pretty good backbone with a lot of good stuff here. The pacing is a bit bad. There's issues with like the actual economy slash loot reward system of the game, and A-Life is a little bit wonky slash very wonky. But the actual game here is very, very solid. You can see it's very, very solid. It just needs a lot of work. I think that's how I see it right now. That's how I see it right now. You believe A-Life is simply not in the game? I don't think it is either. I think what we've got right now isn't A-Life, it's something else. Is my suspicion. The real A-Life was very, very impressive. This is spawning things, at least as far as I can tell. Like, A-Life is being able to track a dude through multiple zones, doing cool shit, looting, going on little adventures and stuff. Do I think we'll eventually get there? Probably. Do I think it's in the game right now? No, I don't think so. Not as A-Life as I understand it, anyway. The A-Life designer is currently in the war. They've tried to massively outrun spawns to create a sense of A-Life. They haven't got the system. Yeah, I mean, what a sad state of affairs that is. Oh, that's the big gravity of Rostock, right? And we can get onto. There is a romance mechanic. It's sort of like you can basically. It's more of a like a set story. You repair the relationship between Meg and Zach, who used to date, and you sort of repair the relationship between them. And then at one point, she takes you into a room, gets a little whips out, and bums you. It's very fun. Now they said that it's not. They have said that A-Life was toned down and not working as intended. We're all fairly convinced that A-Life, as it currently stands, isn't really there. There's now stuff happening in the zone, but it doesn't feel like I could go up really high and look around, say, and like see cool shit taking place. It still feels a bit like stuff is spawning in front of you a lot of the time. And again, I'm not a I'm not a game design expert. Maybe that's not the case, but that's how it certainly feels at the moment. The way that A-Life works in Gamma, for example, is fucking incredible and very fun. It would be nice if they had something similar. A-Life is the artificial life that the zone had in Stalker 1, 2... Well, sorry. Stalkers 1, Clear Sky, and Call of Pripyat. Is this the bridge? No, I'm a bit too fast. Clunk, 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 clunk. I think the first half of this game is also very impressive. A-Life or not, I think the very first half of this game up to the circus stuff is really, really good. I think it's really well paced, a lot of fun, and has some cool stuff. A lot of interesting set pieces. I really think it loses steam quite heavily at this point. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. Like, I'm obviously rooting for this game for, like, personal reasons as well, if you like. But you gotta call them as you see them sometimes. And, like, things aren't working super great with a lot of this at the moment. The zone itself is a marvel, though. Having a big open world zone is lovely and really immersive. It just now needs those tweaks. It's why I think Nick messaged me in my DMs about a week or so ago, or 5 days ago, and said, would you recommend Stalker 2 right now? And I was like, if you haven't started it properly yet, no, actually. I would say hold fire, come back in a year or so. It'll be really fucking cool. It'll be really cool. That's the time to do it, I'd say. Yeah, the zone shouldn't feel static, and I feel it does right now. I don't feel like there's actual bandits moving around the place, taking out little hideouts and doing stuff. I don't feel there's bands of mutants and making little, like, caves their home, and snorks are kicking out fleshes out of, like, places. I don't feel like any of that's really there. Again, maybe it is, and I'm talking shit, but it doesn't feel like it is at the moment. Those reflections in the puddles, yeah, oh, they're dirty. Yeah, graphically, this is beautiful. I mean, the pop-up is fucking hideous still. It's better than it was, but it's definitely a bit bad. Amon, you've played it from start to finish as well, right? What did you think overall? Like, again, if you were to be as fair as possible, how did you feel? So I think you've done it. And you, Jen, you finished it as well, haven't you, right? Like, I also feel like the anomalies aren't moving. Like, this is in the same place as this was previously, I'm pretty sure. And we've had some blowouts happen since then. And I also feel that's not happening. Like, the zone doesn't... the zone feels more like a set piece in the moment. And it should feel like stuff's going on. The door is open. Right, here we go. I come back with your collars. I have questions.
Hey, Stalker! And here I thought I might get some news today. You can't imagine how many of these collars turned out to be completely useless. All I was getting was scrap metal.
I love scrap metal.
I hope you come bearing gifts. How did it go?
I did.
Hand them over. I'll check them out right away. Don't wander off now.
Is he checking them or should I talk to him? Like, I just got 4,000 coupons. That is legitimately not enough to repair my gun. Like, and we had to run across, I shit you not, right? 4,000 coupons for roughly an hour and a half of work. We had to go up here and do a massive, like, load of stuff and kill a load of enemies. Had to go all the way over here in the Red Forest and over here. Using fast travel as well, so you're looking at like losing at least 1,000 coupons for fast travel, unless you're feeling like you want to walk everywhere through an extremely hostile zone. 4,000! Like, what? What are these quest rewards, man?
Oh, for goodness sake. The signal from these collars is jammed as well. They're
It does, Dusty. It has an excuse, absolutely.
I'm glad you're still here. I've got an idea for a way to get these samples back online. Can you lend me a hand?
Tell me what I need to do.
Something's disrupting the connection between the callers and the X network. I've identified the approximate location of the device. I don't know what it looks like, but the radio interference will grow stronger as you approach it.
Alright, let's go have a look.
Once you shut off the jammer, my callers should start working again.
The side quests are great though,
You can
actually.
simply
I like them a lot.
break the thing,
Except the walking around bits. Yeah, but the actual quests themselves are cool. Like, I think the actual quests are cool, there's an interesting story to them, and you go in cool places. Like, I think that's a win-win on these, overall. Like, I like the way they've done the side quests. Yeah, I actually agree, with you, like, Split Tactical Man. The circumstances of what they are, the fact that we are playing this, and it works, and it is pretty decent, is really, really incredible, right? You know, and fair play to them. But at the same time, you also have to, like, look at the product as it is as well, and how it feels. And it doesn't feel finished. Bloodsucker? Bloodsucker. Oh, hello! Oh god, there's multiple of them. Ouch. Well, that's 2,000 immediately knocked off my armor. Come on, you. Like, these guys, like... Like, bloodsuckers in this take so much punishment. Like, it looks okay now, but do you remember when we first played and we had the regular shotgun? What? They were a menace. We were talking, like, 4 to 5 minute fights of them zipping around us because we just couldn't dish enough damage out. I love the bubble anomalies. These things are cool. Right, where are we going anyway? Let's have a look. We are going to whatever this is. Like I said before, I almost wished they'd end the story killing Faust. It was really unsatisfying with the last hour gameplay. The economy is unbalanced, and mutants are largely unfun to fight. I adore the gunplay, the zone itself, outfit hunting, the things that make Stalker. Needs another year of patching. I'm pretty much with you. Like, in the politest possible way, if we stop playing right now, I wouldn't be overly fussed, right? Like, I don't think anything so far at this point past has been particularly interesting. I think it needs another re-go of what they're doing with the pacing of the story here. And I am reasonably tempted. I am reasonably tempted to, like, basically hold it for a bit and wait 6 months and then see what the patches bring, finish it off, and then we can dick around with some of the other stuff at the same time. That's like...
What's the matter? Can't squeeze through? How about you try a little harder, you son of a bitch? That's right. Shoot it. Thanks, man. Come over here. We'll have a chat.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Flesh. I'm sorry, dude. Night vision goggles, agreed.
Thanks for helping me. I've been stranded here for a while now.
Fixed grenades disappearing when throwing at one's feet.
Damn,
Yeah.
flashes are always so clingy. I wish women hounded me like that.
Why didn't you shoot it yourself?
I'm empty, man. I was coming back from a run when the damn thing jumped me. Wasted my last few bullets on it and missed. Hey, got any spare ammo? I'll pay you.
What ammo does he want?
I can spare some 12-gauge shotgun shells. Just what you need for flashes.
Thanks, bro. Now I can drive those damn flashes away.
900 coupons. Woo. Still, this is the kind of thing I like a lot, and I think the game does well. I like little encounters where you're talking to people, and it's just like, bro, I've had a fucking terrible time in the zone. This flash is just giving me some shit, man. Would you like some ammo? Yeah, thanks, bro. We can sort that out. Now, what should happen? What should happen with A-Life, right? Oh, okay. We should probably give him a hand. What should happen with A-Life, as I should better find him later. Like, you know, he should be marked as a friend on my PDA, and I should be able to track him. That would be, how fucking awesome would that be? You find this random guy, you make friends with him. Later on, you happen to run into him later in the zone, and he helps you out. Or some other thing happens. Or you might even find his body, like, with a note or some other stuff that might have happened. Like, that's the kind of thing I want out of this. Like, that sort of feeling that the zone is a real place. Where sometimes nice things happen, sometimes nice things don't happen, you know? Oh, I mean, yeah, exactly, Jen. I mean, if you weren't so generous, I would have also bought the game at full price, you know, like, happily to support, because I wouldn't have felt I had any issues value for money-wise at all. Like, in any way, shape, or form. There's a map that shows you the quest per zone, and once you look at it, you realize how much effort parts are focused on. They definitely front-loaded the game. Do you know what it reminds me of in a funny, roundabout way? The way the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines works, you know? Like, where the latter half of the game just wasn't done, and it really, you can really tell, and it's a real fucking mess, you know? This place looks neat. Whee! Can we get in here? Some sort of controller or something, I'm guessing. Not to see anything with these guys. Get inside, I might be able to see what I'm doing a bit better. Yeah, like night vision, the lack of night vision goggles is kind of a crazy one. Spooky. You're okay. such as Open the Zone. I'm hoping DLC expands. I'm swig of tears. DLC expands the latter half of the game instead of adding additional areas. Hopefully it does both, yeah. Oh, Lost Islip is a fucking mess, exactly, yeah. That's really cool, like the idea. It is super cool, but I should also have the tools to work my way around that a little bit. Like, I love the kind of stuff where early on, your scope kind of screws you because, yes, it's bright outside and it's dark inside. They have an advantage, you don't. You have to work around that. You have to sort of consider what you're doing. But what shouldn't happen is, man, how is there no night vision goggles in the zone? What the fuck? We had them previously in the past. Like, why do we not have them now? Like... Yeah, exactly, Amon. The Zalissa stuff was really cool. The really big one, and I hope that the devs look at this a little bit. If they look at Gamma or Anomaly, you know, like, and see how, not necessarily how ridiculously brutal it is, because like Gamma is insane, right? Like you can die in like 1 second flat. It's a bit overtuned, if anything. But I get why people love it, and I did enjoy it myself. But like regular people playing regular Stalker probably don't want that level of awfulness in a way, right? But what those games do. It really feels like the zone is alive. People are talking to the PDA constantly. Guys, there's a mutant nest here, at this place, at this point. Stay away from it, you know, watch out. Guys, there's a blowout coming over on this zone, it'll be with you soon. Like, there's tons of stuff where they just chatter, and it makes such an immersive feeling of how cool is that? Like, guys, I've left a stash, I'm not gonna make it. Come, if someone finds me, please, you know, please take my dog tags and do this. It's some really good stuff there. Oh yeah, how are you finding DS9? I just watched funny enough, Red Letter Media just had a thing where they were restoring a panel from DS9, which was very cool to see. Behind me? Oh hey. Rude. Cisco's acting. He's an actor! He projects. Mr. O'Brien. Love the way he talks. Ooh, funky. Wait for it. Way.
To build a device to jam the signal from the callers.
Shit, Professor,
Sausage.
it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to jam you so you can't contact me anymore.
Listen to me. This is about project. We have to block the signal. We cannot allow anyone to control the units. It has to be built and put somewhere where even I can access. If someone decides to try and control the creatures instead of just destroying them.
Sorry, I didn't catch a single fucking word. You can explain it at the lab
Hey, Colin.
tomorrow. Sleep tight.
See this, like, how cool is this, right? A side quest. Yes, admittedly the first half running around the fucking zone is a bit tedious, but... Oh, not the rats, man. But, like, we're in this brand new area where there's, like, things to find, voice logs, crazy, interesting stuff going on. An interesting area, like, just a little side quest that we could have ignored. I hate these fucking rats. Where'd they go? Absolutely blinged. Get wrecked, rats. God, these stashes, man. These stashes get me in my soul. If Stalker 1 was Stalker 2, when you got to Strelok's stash, in Agropom tunnels, you'd have found one sausage and a fucking ham sandwich. And you'd have liked it. I'm missing the health recovery artifacts. They were some of the best ones to find. Hello. There's 2 poltergeist goblins. Kids that appreciate good sausage. Sausage. Oh, I really hope I'm not coming down with something. Oh, I feel so bad. I love this pool of horror. Let's not jump into it. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit rough. Like, I've had a very, very, very long day, so it could just be that, to be fair, but, you know. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Right. Sorry, also, I was playing a chess game with a friend as well. See, this would be more nice things to find, like, you know, attachments. Like, you do occasionally find them in the stashes, like, especially, like, the more scripted stashes, but... Oh. They're a bit few and far between. Is this where we came in? I don't think it is. Are the labs as scary to you? No, definitely not. This game isn't as creepy as the first one. I think there's 2 reasons for that. You know, it's... Oh, there we go. I think there's a couple of reasons for it, I think, but... I'll explain in a minute.
Alright, Professor. I've got that collar jammer you wanted all set up. Tucked away where no one can mess with it. But if it ever takes a hit, the X-network signal might start getting through again. I could crank the jammer to the max to shut down the collars for good.
Yeah, I'm just listening to it first, but...
I think regular jamming should suffice. I doubt anyone would meddle with them if they can't pick up the signal. Thanks for the help. I owe you one. How about stopping by for a drink?
Alright, so we can ignore this and not change the frequency, right? That's part of this, I guess. Recalibrate the jammer to shut them down. Shoot, you just say shoot it. Wow. Alright, let's get out of it then. Out we go. Worth it in the long? Alright. Does this make us the bad guy? Please elaborate. Yeah, sorry, I was just getting through this, listening to the stuff. You have much more healing opportunities in this. I don't think the bloodsuckers are as scary.
My cars are up and running. Now I can finally get back to work. There's so much left to test, and I can't wait to dive in. I'll reach out if I need your help again. Oh, by the way, here's a little something for your help.
Oh, nice. I can almost repair my gear with that. I guess we just wait for our reward then. That's fine. We need to go see Sidorovich anyway, so I guess we'll just get cracking. I guess we'll just run. It makes sense. We'll just run. It's a 2 kilometer hike, but you know, let's get moving. Yeah, you have way more options to heal in this. Resources in the first game are a lot more sparse. I think the sound design and the design of the bloodsuckers in general isn't quite as scary. That's a personal preference thing, though. I just don't... I think the bloodsuckers in 1 were scarier because they didn't knock you over in the same way, but they tended to be way more jumpy. They were also, to be fair, a bit more mysterious. Their glowing eyes were scarier, I think, as well. I think overall design of them was a bit more unpleasant. In this one, they were also very few and far between. In general, like the bloodsuckers in the first one, you are kind of oversaturated a little bit with them in this. Yeah, whatever. So you kind of see them a little bit more. And of course, the fact that in the first game, bloodsuckers die in like 6 to 12 AK shots, you know, also makes them, but they do more damage. Sort of. I think makes them a bit more scary in the first game. Whereas in this game, they're kind of almost like, especially before you get the crazy shotgun I've got here, they're more like, it's a bit eye-rolling in a way. You're like, oh god, a bloodsucker. Okay, so I'm going to have to like fire 60 shots at it. The controllers are still great. The controllers are still spooky. I think just overall the set pieces were better in the first game for keeping the tension higher. Like, think about Lab X16. There isn't that many enemies in there. You've got a poltergeist. I think you got 1 bloodsucker. I think. And you've got a pseudo-giant in the basement, which you can hear. And the sound design and design of the stage is just very, very good. It's very quiet. There's a lot of banging noises going on and other sort of horrors. You got no bloodsuckers in 16? I thought you got 1, but again, it's been a while, to be fair. Yeah, exactly. I was the same. I was like, oh my god, a bloodsucker, really? Like, even Call of Pripyat, the bloodsuckers are just intense. Like, especially if you saw one in the distance, and... The blowouts aren't as scary in this either, whereas in COP and modded Shadow, the emissions are frightening because there's horrible noises, tons of mutants spawn, tons of mutants spawn as well, and you just don't know what you're going to be expecting when you go back outside, if you can even survive. Like, with all the crazy shit going on, you might get like all sorts of spawns happen. Don't just stand there. Get out of here, Stalker. Hey, Kiko, you're right. This game explaining the origin of the mutants? Yeah, a little bit. I think that a little bit. Like, over-explaining some stuff, potentially, but I don't mind a sequel elaborating on things a little bit. I mean, one of the best original Stalker memes, right, from Stalker 1, is a guy doing this, and he looks in the binoculars, which I don't think we have anymore, by the way. You go, whoop! Nothing. He looks again. Whoop! He sees 2 white dots. He unscopes. He looks again. The white dots are gone. He unscopes. The bloodsucker's in his face and kills him. Like, that's one of the older Stalker memes, but that's exactly what it was like, and they were terrifying. They were so fast and so brutal. Was there a lot more obvious in this one? I think that probably doesn't help. Hey, Cav. You got Cav to Canada. Oh, Cav, and Cav to Canada? Oh, nice. I'm glad that Cav made it to Canada along with his buds, Cav and Cav. Here's a bloodsucker. Like... Hello, kitty. You're right. I got a cat here. There we go. Hello, kitty. Hey, Dose. Hello, Ron. Hello. I'm glad your Canada-ing was going well. We're just talking about Stalker 2 in general and sort of like overall thoughts. Overall thoughts about the game. There is snorks in this game. Oh, there's definitely snorks in this game. We actually ran into a few before you turned up. We ran into a few and killed them. I don't know. Like, it's a bit of a weird one. There's multitude of factors of why I think the game is not scary at all in this particular one. The game is still very interesting and atmospheric, but it is not scary. And Stalker 1, I feel, was very, very scary at points. Like, it was really, like, sort of cold, sweaty, sort of scary with the sort of situations you found yourself in. I couldn't tell you what a bloodsucker is or what the standard mobs are. Yeah, like the bloodsuckers, the invisible tentacle guys. They're just a bit more. They're more oppressive in this one, but they're also just more kind of like, ugh, all right, here we go. Can we get through down here? I wonder. Rather than going along the top. I don't know if we can. That's alright. Hopefully that explains a little bit, Fire Phoenix. And sometimes sometimes you have to have. It's almost the dumbest answer in the world, which is it's just a feeling I've got, and it doesn't feel as scary. I still got spooked at times, and yeah, there's definitely been creepy bits. There's definitely been creepy bits for sure. Also, to be fair, I played Stalker 1 on Master, and you have like no HP. Like neither does anything else, but neither do you, so it makes things a little bit more tense. It makes things a little bit more tense. The Snork is an iconic modern design. The Snork is incredible. Like the leaping open mouth, the gashed up like legs, and the gas mask is just incredible. It's really cool. I might try this road. We'll see. Yeah, we're sounding a bit negative here, folks, if those just popped in, but we have been talking about what this game does a lot of really good stuff right as well. But it's one of those, for those who haven't played it yet or haven't got around to playing it yet, I would absolutely suggest giving it some time to cook in the oven. You know, it needs some more time. There's some, I mean, case in point, there's some incredible set pieces and design here, like the poppy field, which is really cool. And there's just some other stuff which is a bit like, eh. Your friend is extremely scared. I guess, to be fair, fear is very subjective, and I am a horrible, horrible, desensitized goblin to horror stuff now. So, again, take what I say about spooky stuff with a pinch of salt, you know? Good thing you didn't start on Veteran. Yeah. I very frequently don't play shooter / like, more RPG games on harder settings until I can get a bit of a feel for them. Because the last thing you want to do is play a game where everything turns into a bullet sponge. And that's a bit like... I'm the Wings the Horror coming to Cenobite, yeah. We have such spooks to show you. No fear, please. It's a waste of perfectly good cries. Or fears. Right, let's try this way. You held the hand. We came. Cheers, Kiko. Appreciate it, man. I hope you have a good chill rest after getting to Canada. It was Cav and Cav. There you go. Is he coming around for me? I can hear him. He's over here. I think he's stuck. Yes, kitty. Can I help you? You're watching Stalker. Hmm? You're watching Stalker. Oh, here he is. Rip for our resident bloodsucker. Like, I'm gonna be like the most basic man in the world. I think they're kind of less creepy in this one. Maybe it's the older graphics. Maybe it's that stupid older graphics equals spookier thing. I don't know. I think they're a tad less creepy. The Ranger mode in Metro. That, yeah, I think I did a private playthrough of Metro 1 on the Ranger mode. I think. After Bethrin suggested it to me years ago. I remember that being pretty fun. Except for some slimy bit. I remember something about slimes being really obnoxious. Maybe near the end of the game. Oh yeah, we want to go across here, wasn't it? The devs are listening to their player base. They are. Yeah, they are. And yeah, exactly. They've got rough circumstances.
Halt! My orders are not to let anyone through.
I'm a friendly. Calm down and let me pass.
I don't know. I I got my orders.
Yes, kitty.
I can't just... Fuck. Screw it. If you got any vodka, Stalker, hand it over.
You want vodka?
So,
Here you go.
thanks. I need to clear my head after this whole mess.
Let's start at the beginning. What went down here?
After the commotion over at Circa, we got a call from Korshunov. He dispatched my squad to the Dugas, while I got orders to stay put and stop anyone from passing through.
Yes,
I
kitty.
was holding this position when I saw these loners coming at me, screaming for help. I fired a warning shot, but they just kept running. I figured it was a ploy to seize the checkpoint, so I fired a burst at their legs, and they went down.
And then you finished them off.
No! Some other stalkers showed up after them. They started shooting, and I took cover. They threw grenades at me.
You should give him Doc Special, bro. Yeah, just watch him trip out.
The wounded stalkers were already dead. You're a loner too, right? What the hell's going on here?
Monolith is back. They're the ones who attacked you and finished
Oh, you're
off
so
those
fluffy.
stalkers.
Yes, you are.
Crap. Sounds like those guys got killed because of me. Thanks for filling me in, Stalker. Once I recover, I'll head back to my group.
No worries, dude. Again, this is the kind of stuff I really enjoy. Oh, it's the monolith, dude. Love that. Thank you. Sausage. Sausage. Very nice. Right, that should take us to be able to go all the way to Zalicia, and then we go down to the cordon. Alright. Tasty meatballs. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Sorry, I just one-handed. I got a cat. I got a cat on my lap. Yeesh. Supplies. Cat cam. I looked at one on Amazon. Well, a lot of them are kind of like subscription-y things. What I think I'm doing, I was looking for cat cams in particular. What I might do is just get a webcam, like an actual decent webcam, and just point it at their little hidey holes. Because if I have on the top of my monitor rotated towards the hammocks, that might work quite well. No one drops their armor anymore? No, they don't. Looting and the loot economy in general just is balked and needs changing totally. Again, I think this will be a really different game in a year. I think it'll feel differently, and that'll warrant another playthrough too. They only seem to bother you at the computer one at a time now. Yeah. You do get armor. Oh, do you? You actually get like armor like drops off dudes? I haven't seen. I must have just been unlucky. I haven't much seen it. Oh no, that's it. That's it, Jeanette. You just sit right across the mouse. That's fine. No, that's fine. That's okay. We just want to look at the floor anyway. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Okay, that's good. That's it. We're gonna look at the floor, folks. I hope you like the floor. Can I? Right, I'm gonna put the. Here you go. Mouse on the cat. There we go. Right, wireless mouse. We're gonna just do that. Meep, meep. No, this isn't working. Let me move this mouse a little bit further south. There we go. Right. Oh, we're already at Zalicia? For some reason, I didn't think we were quite this close. Have I got any loot we can put in the stash thing? Oh, excellent. Yeah, thank you, Jeanette. You go around the back.
No way in hell I'm going deeper into the zone after this shit. Thought I'd make it all the way to Pripyat.
No one's making it to Pripyat, dude. There's shenanigans at play. There we go. I can put that in the box for now. The ground is lovely. I mean, graphically, I can't complain. I mean, the pop-up is a mess, but like everything else graphically is really nice.
Thanks, folks.
Oops. What have you found there? Found there. Do you wanna? It's over there on the floor. She found like some rustly paper and was like, yes, rustly paper.
Hello?
Alright. I can probably repair my gear. Are you alive again now, Lens?
A decent visitor, finally. Good to see you.
For you.
Okay, let's repair. Ah, she wasn't too bad. We didn't obviously spend too much then.
Good luck out there.
Thanks, man. That's the dock. I think a tamed flesh would be the most fucking hilarious method of getting around the zone. I'm so game for that. I think, like, well, weird enough, I think a push bike would actually be really nice. I think a push bike would almost be themically appropriate as well, you know? What's the best way to go? Through the base, isn't it? Yeah. A fleshtig. Yeah. The zone's so big now, especially without loading zones. Funny enough, it's a problem that we've now got with the new technology. With old Stalker, not only could Strelok run at like fucking Mach 10, but also with the loading zones between areas, you actually skipped a fair bit of the map when you were loading areas. But now, you've got, everything's one-to-one. Getting around takes a fucking while, which is both cool and a bit of a pain. An artifact-powered e-bike also would be good. And I agree with you, Jen, like, it's, I say a lot of this because I kind of, you know, I care and I want to see the game do well, you know? For sure. Using the pling pling bell when he's yelling at the artifact blow up his house. Yeah, seriously. And if I'm putting things on a wish list, I mean, no disrespect to the people doing it, but I would love a redo of the voice acting to have Ukrainian voice actors speaking English if we could, please. Because the accents in this game are fucking dire. That's not friendly, is it? I mean, that's also the funny bit about it, Crab. Imagine all the videos where people are, like, zooming around on a bike, getting sucked into a whirligig and spat out the top. Whoop-poo. I mean, the old Stalker 1 mods used to do that. Like, there's an amazing video of like a bandit driving a tractor straight into a whirligig and getting fucking obliterated. It's really good. I mean, that's a fair point. We really haven't seen some of the craziest stuff that used to happen in the zone. Like, do you remember, like, I mean, it wasn't when we actually played Gamma probably as well. Like, you would watch, like, the mutant dogs running around, and one of them would get sucked into an anomaly, and you just watch it, and they go, whoop, pop, and you're like, oh no. I love that they noticed me. Well, unless you're in for it, isn't it? That's literally what we've been doing, Axtwin, though. The guides are literally that. That's what I did to get around earlier. You hire a guide to get you from place to place, but it's only in the main areas. Uh-oh. I got whirligigged. We can get out of this, though. Is that a P90 with a scope? No, it's like a M4 or equivalent, I think, this one. Oh shit, wasn't I going to take that new scope weapon we found? Oh, balls, I completely forgot. Annoying. The enemies are definitely a bit less psychic now, yeah, which is a huge improvement as well. I appreciate them patching that, that's nice. Very much so. FF14 Chocobo style. I love to see Skiff on a Chocobo, actually. That's a mod I'd like to see. P90 is a superior weapon, don't make me go get the clip out. I think it's easy to see happen in Pripyat because it's pathways to nowhere. That's true, actually. Yeah, that's probably very true. control. But yeah, I'm thinking myself personally, I might park this for a bit, and wait to see what the patches will do, like in terms of changes, before we head into like the endgame and Pripyat and a few other bits. Because that gives us the time to look around and appreciate some changes as well, which I think would be nice. And honestly, I feel like we're in a pretty good story spot to stop because nothing is fucking happening. I know what we're gonna do now is we're almost certainly gonna go to Sid. Sid's gonna go, oh, Strelok, he went here, here, and here, and we're gonna follow where Strelok went. Right, we're gonna go into one of the labs, or we're gonna go into an underground area and do some following of where he went, or something. It's gonna be something like that. And there's probably not gonna be awful lot of things happening. The odd mutant, some audio logs, and then eventually we'll run into him. That would be my guess if I was a betting man. And so I think this is a pretty natural place just to hold fire and see what happens with the DLC slash other things. Oh yes, the radar. I keep talking about the radar. The radar's so important. The radar is so important to Stalker. You need to be able to quickly flick to see there are 6 enemies left and see if there's any green dots nearby. When everybody looks the same, with the same armor and the same sort of look. Plus, there's no... When you loot people, you can't tell what faction they are anymore. Like, it should say when you loot them, they're a faction of Circa, it's a faction of the Ward, or a faction of Bandits. I should be able to go into my PDA to see, like, who are the most dangerous people of that faction, or what my ranking with that faction is, you know, do they like me, do they not like me, that kind of stuff. Like, that needs to go on there. The story's too long, there's a natural endpoint for the story, and they kept going, yeah, agreed. The ending should have happened when we did the boss. That was the ending. And that reveal was the ending. That was the ending, that should have been it. Like, I kind of don't know why they didn't do that. It was a perfect place. Anyway, we're here to see Sid. Let's go see Sid. Let's go see Sid and say hello. Oh. I really want Skiff on a chocolate right now. I think it's in Oblivion Lost. When you come out of the bunker, and he's like, marked 1. You come out of the bunker, you walk here, there's a fucking anomaly right here, and new players just walk straight into it and blow up and die. It's so mean. Marked 1, what the hell?
You are alive, you lucky dog.
I need to get to X3. Do you know where it is?
I am busting my ass, trying to find it. And you waltz in here expecting me to serve it to you on a silver platter? How the hell did you get word of it?
The doctor told me about it.
You're quite a well-connected stalker. If it's the doctor himself, those rumors must be true after all. All right, let's cut to the chase. I don't give a damn why the hell you want X3.
Yeah, I love you two got the same song, yeah.
Now, how about a little swap? I'll tell you what I know, and you do me a favor. Deal?
What do you want me to do?
I need you to retrieve a package for me. Some thugs after the courier who was supposed to bring it to me. My men found him dead, and the package was missing. I really don't like folks sticking their ugly noses in my business. Do you catch my drift?
Is there something of value in that package?
I'm not interested in cheap junk.
It does sound a bit like the start of
Listen
SOC,
the
yeah.
package, and I'll make sure it's worth your while.
I want you to take this to Barkeep at Rostock.
Okay, I'll get your delivery back. Where did your people find the courier again?
Not far from here, near the old vehicle station. Just make sure the package gets here in one piece. As for the bandits, do whatever you want. If you take them out, I might even add a tip.
Are we doing like a SOC Victio lap here? Because that looks a bit suspicious to me. Are we gonna find Nimble in there? Skiff has random voices in Kingdom Come 2. I'm looking forward to playing Kingdom Come 2. I need to finish the first one at some point. I got reasonably far. I think the last major story quest I was doing was to infiltrate a camp with the stealth mechanics in that game, which was a bit rough. We can get sorted by a heli. Chuck, 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 chuck. Come to. We're not going on a raid with other people this time though, it's just us. We haven't got just a pistol. Ooh, it's getting a bit dark. Getting a little bit dark here. Where? Alright. Nice shot, thanks. Shit, Captain, where are these guys? Well. A little bit better armed than they used to be, but you know. Oh shit, I should be trying to be incompetent, wasn't I? My bad. This the package. The decoder. Nimble down here. Hey, Nimble. Guess not. Ooh. Damn, I can't even see him. Yeah, Kingdom Come has a little bit of an issue with multi fights. Like, I don't mind multi fights being kind of difficult in a way, right? But the big problem I have with them is it's just the controls and make it a smidge awkward to fight people in sort of like yes, it should be difficult in that kind of scenario to like fight multiple people, right? I get that, but like, why on earth are the controls so awkward? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can even pretend to be that incompetent, Des. One of the mob bosses you can kill earlier in the game shows up here if you didn't kill him. The two. Oh, really? Well, the trash ones. That's kind of a nice callback. That's a nice callback. I really enjoyed the first game a lot. I also thought the girlie you can date is really cute as well. The one who like saves your ass. She was really well like acted and sort of generally was quite interesting. She was fun. You were gonna ask me about Kingdom Come, was that Furry Phoenix? I was watching someone play and that man and the sim parts of it seem annoying or boring a fuck or up people's alley. I think if you can kind of enjoy that sort of experience, right? Like, do you enjoy going for it's like with Red Dead Redemption. Do you enjoy going to the bath to be clean? Do you like getting some food to eat? Do you like reading a book to like get your like book level up and stuff? If you enjoy that kind of stuff, then you'll love that kind of game, isn't it? If you hate that kind of stuff, it'll drive you nuts. Like from when I was playing Red Dead, for example, I always made sure Arthur was clean and had a shave and like had a bath or whatever. Like I kind of like that like experience. All right, Uncle. I haven't played the DLC, A Woman's Lot yet, actually.
You are live.
You were looking for a package. I got it. Now tell me everything you know about X3.
You are a crafty guy, Skiff. This is the second time you've jumped into a risky deal, and yet you're still in one piece. A rare talent. Folks like you are where Zone legends come from. Guess I shouldn't ask what happened to the bandits, huh?
The bandits at the station have been taken care of. They won't bother you anymore.
Cutscene Skiff is a shitter.
Looks like you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I'll remember that. It's for the best, though. I ain't gonna shed a tear for him. So, you want to...
Wow, 30,000 that's a decent reward. I'll say that.
Not long
Sid
ago,
pays well.
A little birdie told me the swamps were swarming with folk.
No, not the swamps.
All because someone found a way into an old base, proving the rumors right. The bald forest prick kept bragging about how business was booming. I was intrigued, so I started digging into our local goss. And the most interesting rumor I heard was about the Oasis, right here at the Cordon.
But because of the new release and the legacy of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 reminds you of Baldur's Gate 2, where everyone was playing and praising the narrative plasticity when it came to the choices and roleplay, but never play D7D, so the icons. I didn't quite follow you on the last bit, I'm afraid.
The Oasis. What's that?
A stalker's dream come true. A Klondike with more artifacts than you can shake a stick at. Imagine the opportunities if this legend happens to be the real deal.
What is the link between the Oasis and X3?
I've seen some documents where it was listed under the number 3. Oasis, 3, your ex, also 3. See where I'm going? We're looking for the same thing. Or at least, for something closely connected. Because according to those documents, the only way to the Oasis...
I think Baldur's Gate 3 is actually fairly good when it comes to, you know, getting people like warmed up to it.
To the door, the decoder you took from the bandits.
What are you shoving your bum in my face for, cat?
Hell knows.
There we go.
Who told you about the Oasis?
Getting bummed.
Anyway?
Come on, kitty, come here.
Somebody who's got full of shit written all over his face. He was
Is it Nimble?
just messing with me. And when the time came to back it up, he vanished.
He vanished.
Poof, gone for good.
Are you suggesting I find the entrance myself? Where?
Not just suggesting. If we are the only ones who know the way to the Oasis, that information could be worth a pretty penny. As for where, ask the locals. Someone might have heard more than I. Sometimes even campfire gossip ain't all bullshit.
I don't believe you said it. Alright, I'm going to save it here. And I genuinely think, as long as no one gets, like, no empty save slots? As long as no one particularly minds, I think I will park Stalker 2 here for a little bit and wait to see what some patches will bring. Because I think this is a reasonably good place. Story-wise, there's not a huge amount going on, and I want to see what that sort of... what we can do with that, I think. So what I will probably do, should we fill that slot with Tomb Raider? That, like, because I know that people have been interested to see the new Tomb Raider. Well, I say new Tomb Raider, but you know what I mean, like the remasters again. And then on the other side of that, once we're done with Warhammer or whatever it is we're doing at the time, once finished, we could do some Twilight Princess as well. So we'll do that kind of thing. But I'm going to stop the stream here tonight anyway, because I am flagging. I feel like crap, and I'm very tired. So I'm like, yeah, this is a perfectly good place. Let's make an excuse to stop here. That'd be fine. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, have a cat. Meow. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. I think I just need a rest. I'm not sure what Kilker's playing today. Maybe he's also playing Stalker, so you can get some more Stalking so you can stalk. But yeah, overall this has been solid. I have enjoyed it. But I kind of want to see now what some updates will bring, I think. Alright everyone, good night. Do take care of yourselves. I'll catch you tomorrow for some shenanigans. And I'll see you soon. Love a lot of you. Take care, alright? Mwah.
The most important thing here. We got a raid from the Weenie. Hey folks. All the luck to you, low Weenie. Yeah, exactly.